So, Lee, this is going to you, Lee Harris over at Limestone. Crystal was married for a number of years, bought a house with her husband. She got divorced about 5 years ago, and recently her husband passed away. The house is still in both of their names, and Crystal is wondering if she has the house and wants to sell it. How does she go about doing that? She's not sure how the deed was signed when she bought it. So what and how should it be signed? And make note, for all potential buyers and sellers, this is a good course on how you want the house to be titled when you close on it. And then what happens if it's not titled in the way it should be. So, Lee, I know there's a whole bunch of questions to unpack here. Where do we start?
Sure. So the first thing is, hopefully your deed is in survivorship. So what you want to do is go to the Jefferson County Clerk's website. It's very easy. Pull up your deed. And if you see the words right of survivorship or to the survivor of both of them, then you know it's in survivorship. That means it's just your house now. You would just need the death certificate to show that your husband has passed, and you can pass title because you are the sole owner of that. If you did not, then if he had a will, then it would pass according to what was in his will. If there was no will, then there is a statutory list of who can inherit a property when someone passes away. If they're married, the spouse gets a portion. If he has kids, they might get a portion. So the best thing to do is find out if you're in survivorship. If not, give me a ring on that cell phone number, and I'll give you the options for what to do if you need to get the deed transferred.
So, Lee, so I take it that the deed takes precedent over what the will would say if it's in survivorship in the deed.
Right. If it's in survivorship, it is hers. Whether the will would not overtake the survivorship language. That's right.
Is it common for people to put it in survivorship? Is that the norm? Would you suggest that as a closing attorney?
Absolutely. If you are married, or if you have someone that you want to get that property without having to go through any kind of probate or any kind of legal wrangling, then survivorship is the way to go, because it just becomes the property of the survivor at that time without any need for any additional paperwork.
Good. And for my son, Greg, just so he knows, I'm actually working right now with John Hagan, who follows our radio show with his show, but I'm putting all my assets into him, and we're putting together an estate plan. So just letting you know, I'm telling my son Greg on the air this.
But I'm doing it
you're doing
30 years sooner than you.
Very good. Okay.
For all the listeners, do not wait until you're 67 to get your things wrapped up.
Yeah, that's true.
Now he's telling your age. Now he's telling your age.
I don't care. I talk about it anyway. All right. So good, Lee. Hopefully that helps everybody. We appreciate that information.